So, I know this film that's going to come on is going to be long. You know, I try to make short films, but they end up being long. Well, I'm going to give you a interlude of what you're going to see before you completely waste a whole more than an hour. I mean, before you give me a hour of your time watching this film. And it's a F Up Friday film. And it started with a very serious thing with the push bike in the mornings. So you sort of knew I shouldn't have got out of bed this morning. I just simply shouldn't have got out of bed. Everybody all around would have saved a lot more money if I would have just stayed in bed. Anyway, so it starts with the push bike in the morning. And we go and get the box. Then we go to a brewery, and we take some drums off in Kentucky. We reverse over a little bridge, and obviously we've got that. And we see some bikers having a meeting going off. They're all collecting together. I wasn't really sure what it was. And because it took an hour to tip, and it was just round the corner, I asked them permission, can I go and film the bikers? So a bit of a biker get together, and then them setting off. We got that. And apparently they're going camping and going swimming. Obviously there was no Goldwings. We only do hotels Goldwings. Anyway, and that part of the morning was a lovely place. Ambergate with Matlock into the sticks. We don't go in the sticks very often. We spend our time in town, don't we, always? Anyway, and then we came back. So that's our first job done. It's mid-morning-ish sort of thing. I'm on the way back. Right, do my next job. We pick up the next job, we go. It was a bit of a gamble. Sometimes you can get there and it's fine, and then sometimes you can get there and it's packed. Anyway, it was packed, so I waited. And then it gets a bit interesting. We see it was picking up scrap. We see the smoke coming out of the scrap. It's not dust as in rust dust, it's smoke. The damn thing is on fire. So to try and give you a short thing of it, I'm convinced it's on fire. The bloke in front of me convinced it's on fire. The bloke says, right, you next. And the bloke in front of me says, I ain't putting that shit on in the truck, it's on fire. Oh, no, it isn't, it's not on fire. And so they said to me, well, do you want to go? I said, why aren't you loading that? You ain't loading that because it's on fire. You've seen it's on fire, isn't it, mate? Yeah, it's on fire, I'm not loading it. So I said, right, I'm not loading it, because I had spotted it before they'd said. And so anyway, we have the whole of that story. And we actually do find out, surprisingly enough, it's only a teaser this, we do find out where all that smoke was coming from. Damn battery, yeah. It's the tiniest, smallest thing. And the bloke found it and threw it in the water. And I thought that was the end of that. But I then approached it in the water. It was making smoke in the damn water. He did tell me the name of it. Diode, lithode, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. Unbelievable there's that much power in such a small thing. So we see that. And then, I'm the last one in there. I think it was a bit, because I refused to load it and caused them aggro, and the boss came out and said, it's on fire, you idiots, can't you tell? Well, anyway, they had a telling off. So to get back at me, they refused my box, and you see why they refused my box. So I went all the way up there, stood for hours and hours, told them I'm not loading it, and then they said, okay, we'll use it, we'll move the similar stuff or the same stuff from another pile. So that was fine enough, because the stuff that was on fire, the stuff apparently had literally just come off the machine, of how they smash it up, and we go into that a little bit. And then they said, right, this isn't good enough, so we've got a film of that. What's not good enough? And we come home empty-handed, have to go back home. So that was my and of course it's got to be on a Friday, hasn't it? It's got to be on a Friday. So this is a pre-warning. If you want to get yourself a big cup of tea, a big cup of tea. I don't know how long it's going to be because I haven't made it yet. I haven't connected them all together, you know, and made the story. So, but I know it's going to be a long one. Nearly a film. So if you do watch it, thank you very much. I hope it entertains you and gives you a little insight. But what a talk about a F up Friday. And a mixture of really the YouTube's good gods were really kind to us, putting us in the right place and giving us the time. And then F up Friday came. We had to pay the price for having a nice morning by having a not so nice afternoon. Anyway, I hope I'm entertaining you and enjoy yourselves. Right trailer, right box. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem now with one missing. You can just slam your brakes on and it just drops in, but this is missing. This needs lifting and nudging over. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to back up slowly and I'm just going to get one of the heavy lifters. Just quite hasn't caught, but you can sort of see now. It's meant to sit in that slot, look, and it locks over. So, I mean, to be honest, how he sees from that height anyway, it's one of those things you just can't see. And then when you come to lock it on, you come around the corner and you go, oh shit, oh sugar. Anyway, so the two in the front are holding it. It's not going to drop off or anything. So I'm just going to back up slowly and beckon one of the heavy lifters and they'll just lift it in for me. Well, I'm here. It said distillery. There's some sort of big bike meet or something going on down there. Ooh, Great British Car Journey. So I don't think that's the distillery. I'm going to take a walk over here. Obviously the security man's gone. There's no sign. I reckon that looks like a sort of a distillery sort of a place, so let's take a wandering.
Turn right, then the destination is on your right.
Already turned right, mate, we're in here. Let's go and find if this is a distillery down here. Ooh, have we got a back down here? Let's have a look. So I'm where I should be. I'm just speaking to these boys. I'm an hour early. The bloke said he was expecting me. Let me bang this door a bit more. Bang this door a bit more. Let's give it a... Is that a better knock, do you think? They know I'm coming. I'm booked at 10 o'clock. I'm early. He said, I've just come a bit too early. They're filming cars. So, I said, don't worry, I'll keep out your way. And he says, oh, well, no worries. They'll work around us because we've got a job to do. So, So I'm sort of stuck at the moment. Don't know what to do. Well, I think I'm going to move from over there just in case something else comes in. And I'll sort of put myself over here because it looks like there has been trucks coming and going here. So maybe they offload me here. See, look, there's plenty of truck tire tracks. These are trucks, these are doing something. Yeah, so I'll move from there, come here, see if I can over the bridge and turn right. Yeah, so let me see if because I can always come out and go round again if it's a case of driving over. So let's see if we can find a number for this guy. It's happening, but there's a couple of they're full of tents and stuff. So we'll go and have a mooch. Look, they're fully loaded, the bikes that are coming in full holiday mode, going down to there. So I wonder if that's the beginning of something. Well, I think we've landed lucky, and if we've got to wait an hour because we're an hour early, we can go over there and have a mooch about, can't we? Anyway, let's try and ring this bloke first. So here we are, look, White Pig Distillery. We managed to find the number. I'm not booked in till 10 o'clock, look. So I rang them. I said, are you expecting a container? And I said, and the lady said, yeah, about 10 o'clock. I said, well, I'm across the bridge what do you want me to do and where do you want me to go? And they, all right, we'll come over to you. So anyway, it looks like they're going to come over and sort me. So we might get a chance to go and see all these bikes. And we might not, but at least we've had a glance, haven't we? We've seen them. I don't know what's going on. It's never boring. I think they've lost a drone. It's the only thing I can think that's going on. They may have lost a drone, you know, up in a tree. Can you see for me? Maybe yes, maybe no. No, maybe not. Yeah, they've lost a drone in the tree for sure. That's going to be interesting. Oh, throw a brick at it. That's a good idea. Stand back. Look, this guy's going to throw a brick at it. Ready? You just see it. Maybe. They're not young enough to climb the tree, are they? We could have done with that rope that I had, and we could use that to climb the tree, couldn't I? Yeah, I'll throw sticks at it. Because it's probably, well, it's better to have it on the floor broken than what it is to lose it completely. Ooh, we can just see it. We can just see it. Let's go and have a mooch. Missed it. They were pretty good on it. Did it fall? No, it's come a bit lower. I thought it had hit the ground. It hasn't hit the ground. There's a guy with the coat ready to catch it. It's come down, but it hasn't come down enough. It's come down a level. So it's in these branches here somewhere, these lower branches. Are you ready? Now they've lost the stick. Oh, so we're nearly there. They brought it from the slightly higher branch, and now it's slightly lower. It's never boring on Reg on the Road, is it? Oh, they got it. Oh, good catch. Only that I missed it. Bloody hell. There we are. They've got the drone now. I suppose that is one of the big problems with her. It's easy to lose it and crash it and whatever. Anyway, the good thing is they've got the drone. Shall I go and tell them I'm Reggie on the Road? Shall I go and tell them? We might see the footage. Come on. If you don't ask, you won't get. It's flying. It survived. The drone survived. Hooray! So we were right. We've got to back up over that bridge. Now, isn't it so nice? It's nice being nice, and it's nice talking to nice, intelligent people. The bloke came out, said to me I had to cross the bridge, back up the bridge. They were going to move the cars out the way. Well, obviously I was in their way, wasn't I? So I said, no problem, I'll go up here out the way. And the bloke said, oh, by the way, I'm going to put the car. Yeah, I says, no problem, I'm moving now. I'm going to go out of your way so you can put the cars there. Isn't it so nice? Being nice, being spoke to nicely, doing everything together. You know, usually it's grunt, shift that, you're in the way. You know, we've all been there, but it is so nice and pleasant. First of all, for me to be nice, and you know, ask me to do anything, I'll do it. And it's so pleasant for them to say, "Oh, we're going to do this. Is that okay?" Yeah, and that's fine. You know. It's so nice to be nice. We should all be nice to each other. It would be a much, much better world. I'm going to risk leaving my camera here. Let's see if we can get a good picture of the truck coming over the bridge. Oh yeah, it would look nice, wouldn't it? So, right, when he's ready, yeah, I'll back in there now, and I'm going to leave the phone here and hope nobody nicks it. I don't think they will. Let's just put you there. Can you see? Yeah. Right. I'm going to back the bridge and back the truck over the bridge. Let's see what we see. And hope we don't run out of battery and the damn phone doesn't fall over. I'm going to film myself going backwards. I'm going to film myself going backwards with the phone.
You all set now, Richard?
good footage. Oh, the damn thing's fallen. Oh, the damn thing's fallen. Damn. Yeah, it fell off. No worries. This was the problem, see. You needed to get your arse going that way, but you've got no room to move left or right to be able to get your arse going that way. Coming out's fine. It'll just follow. But when you're here in a straight line, you've got to get your arse going that way. Anyway, we're in now. So we're tipping barrels. Where'd you say? Calvin Cooper's in Kentucky. They've come from America, look. Oh, what's that one on the top? Like to bang you on the head, wouldn't he?
So I'll get up on we'll get rid of all the strapping. I'll get up on the ladders. You can very carefully move the forklifts in.
Calvin Cooper's, Kentucky.
Will it roll back or is it wedged?
Blimey.
I'm guessing that's wedged.
Just roll it back.
Well, what I can do is I can lift the back up and drop the front down so it won't roll. I can alter the shape of the a bit. See if it helps.
I imagine that's just wedged in. I'll find out when we get up there.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. So because we can, we've helped by lowering the front and raising the back. So that one that rolls, it just won't fall out if a sudden it's rolling this way. Until they've got it out of the way, then they can carry on. There we are. Easy. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Tell me when you're ready, and then I'll bring this back down again. Tell me when you're ready, and then I'll bring it back down again.
I mean, it's okay like this.
Yeah,
Leave it like this.
yeah, you're right. All right. If you're happy, I'm happy. I don't know if you saw. Look, I had to, because the bridge is straight this way. Of course, my arse end was heading towards this building, wasn't it? Yeah. So going out will be easy because the trailer will just follow and I'll just stay wide. But when you're coming back,
Okay.
yeah, sound. It's all right.
It's a bit tight. Did you back in?
Yeah, I was just trying to. I'm a YouTuber and I was just trying to explain. You have to get your arse moving the right way.
Yeah.
Once you've got it moving, but when you're in the straight, it's difficult to get it moving. But
No.
we got it.
Yeah.
It's just a bit. It's horse and cart, isn't it? You're meant for a horse and cart.
Well, yeah. What are you? Yeah.
Well, I was stretched then, so I was.
Yeah. To be honest, you can turn it around in the gateway there. You can.
So as you can see, going out's no problem. The trailer will just follow. But coming back, you've got to talk your trailer into starting to go that way whilst you're still on the straight. So that's why it was a bit of a. And of course, this was in the way straight back. So we did it, no problem. Just go steady. Just take your time. No heroism. Just if it takes 10 shunts, it takes you 10 shunts. So yet again, the YouTube gods have been very kind to us and has brought it to this place. And we've got an hour. It's going to take them a while to tip that, isn't it? So whilst they're doing that, I've asked their permission. I said, can I go over here and have a look at the bikes? So let's go see if they're still here, and let's go and have a still coming in. Look, let's go and have a mooch about and have a look at the bikes, shall we? This way. They're just about to set off, so I'm a bit too late, but we can have a look at the bikes, can't we? She said, be careful because they might run you over. Yeah. So wow, they all seem to be. Well, adventure and sports bikes. Some lovely stuff here. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they're going. Is it a charity room? We'll find out later. And why aren't they at work? Like me. Why aren't they working hard like me? Anyway, let's go and take a mooch. We'll have a film of it. And then I'll find out what's going on. I'm gonna get out of the way. Yeah, I think it might be wise to just keep out the way. They're virtually on the about to set off. So which way are they going out? That way or this way? We'll have a look in a minute. There's even little ones. Oh, I wonder where they're going. I wonder what they're doing. Why the hell aren't we with them? Wow, it looks like some sort of museum, look. Dave's dad's car room. We're going to have to find our way up here, aren't we? Not that far, it's probably an hour and a half from the house. Are they going up there waiting? I got a sneaky feeling they're coming out that way. Yeah. Well, the wild something, they're going to go swimming in a lake and they're going to do camping. It's something they do every year. Wow. Because you know, the thing is, there's lots of things happens all the time, isn't there? You know, you can't be everywhere doing everything, can you? This is a, oh yeah, the red bin. This is a museum, this is, look. British Car Museum, or you know, Great British Car Journey. There'll be loads of British cars in there, I'd say, and the history of them. Wow. Here we are, we're setting off. Are you ready? Oh, they're not being escorted. Not many marshals on the road, is there? Usually when we do something with the marshals and the Blue Angels, I've been in places where the Blue Angels escort you. They seem to be on their own. I've got people out on the road ready. Get them all ready to go. Right, here we go. Get a bit closer. Here we are. Lance, loads of BMs here. Loads and loads of BMs here. Here we are. Bring the traffic to the stop. Quite a narrow little road to come out onto Country B Road. Just get them going. Obviously these people are going by aren't bikers, so they're not going to stop for them. Here we are, here we are, here we are, we're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. Learner as well. But you know, have you noticed there's no gold rings here? No. We gold rings do hotel. Lance, Stephen, have you noticed there's no gold rings here? No, we gold ringers do hotels that are a bit more sophisticated than this rough and ready lot. Boys, good lad. Well, that's BMW. Has that got the music on it? I'm not sure. The trucker coming in here. I think so. Oh yeah. Oh, should have used him to block the road. Having bricks or something. Anyway, you know, I'd say I can see there's an event going on. Let them out. You know, it's going to take you. Oh, it's all right. It's going to take 10 minutes of your life, isn't it, to let these people out? But it is a busy sort of a main road. Yeah. Whereas the Blue Angels have just blocked the road. They put you look at the Insane. The Blue Angels would have put bikes across the road and let everyone out. Yeah. A few marshals or a few with jackets. I don't know if they're marshals. What can I there? Look. Yeah. Rockets. If we was out with the Rocket Club would have just jammed everyone and we would have gone out. We would have been out in a flash. Yeah. Have a look. We did one with the Valkyries in Zane when they did it out of the bottom of the M6, bottom of the A5 there. And we were escorted by the Blue Angels, and you didn't stop. Just they sorted everything, stopped the traffic, came to a narrow bridge, they stopped the traffic the other side. You just sort of went through. It was a much smoother operation because now there's a big gap between one crowd and another crowd. Unless maybe that's what they intended, put a gap halfway because there's not too many of them. Who knows? But yeah, I think they're all going to enjoy themselves, aren't they? Well, anyway, I'm going to cut you all off here because in case I run out of film, and you never know what exciting things we're going to come up against. Because remember, it's Friday, so it's F up Friday, isn't it? So anything can happen on a Friday, and we've had plenty of excitement so far today. Plenty of excitement. Look, the Land Rover. Oh yeah. Oh, laser 1600, that one. Yeah, they're lovely. Aren't they lovely? Wow. Look at this Land Rover. Look at that. But we're off. Yeah, we're off. Lovely. Look at this, nice, clean Series 2 Land Rover. Wow. Right. I better go see how the lads are getting on. I'm thinking of putting my phone here when I come out, but where can I put it without it falling over? Where can I put it? And shall I put it up high like that, or shall I put it down low here? What should we do? And obviously we don't want the damn thing to fall in the water, do we? No. Lovely spot with that. It's a lovely spot. So here we are. I'm going to keep it short. Not the video. I don't know how to make a short video. I'm going to keep the truck short. And we're going to get over this bridge. Let's get way over that side. You're concentrating on one corner, you end up rubbing the other. So let's go over here. Don't get too close to the building. You've always got to watch out for gutters and all that sort of thing. Let's just straighten ourselves up now. Go through the bridge. Obviously, we don't want to do what the previous people have done and giving it a good scraping. So just nice and steady away. There's never a rush, but it's short, it's easy. Hey, I tell you what. Oh, easy peasy. Look, lovely spot, isn't it? It's a lovely spot. We'll go over here now and we'll stretch the trailer. We've got an empty container. Let's make a phone call and let's see what we're doing next. I haven't got a clue what we're doing next, but that's the way it works. Just let's get there. We'll go over there and we'll stretch the trailer. Yeah, lovely jubbly. And we'll make a phone call and we'll go and do the next job, whatever we're given. Tim, how about that for the tones on the van? So here's a little Reggie tip for you. Do you remember when we were when we picked up the truck, it didn't have much fuel in, so we put fuel in it, but it was only doing about 7 odd to the gallon. So we've managed to squeeze a bit more out of it. It could have been unlucky, it could have been just going. These heavy boxes are a killer, and if you're going uphill and down dale, you're drinking it. So I've squeezed a bit more out of it over the last couple of days. But what I mean to tell you is, right, let's see if I tackle off on here. Yeah. What I meant to tell you was, the news is the fuel is going up 7 pence this weekend. Now, if anybody knows, transport people knows, the fuel is going up 7 pence a litre this weekend. So fill your tanks. If I'm wrong, then all you've done is fuel your tanks. You ain't lost anything. But if I'm right, and if my information is right, and it's going up 7 pence a litre this weekend, on a full tank, you've saved yourself quite a good bit of money. Yeah. So the word in the transport industry is fuel is going up 7 pence a litre this weekend. Fill your tanks. Yeah, fill your tanks. Can you see that? We're loading scrap. The scrap has caught fire. Look, it burns itself. We've had a previously we have had a scrap box catch fire in the yard, and they had to come and open it up and douse it down. So look, that's scrap on fire. He's coming round to load it up. Look, so hopefully this will kill that fire, or else otherwise that fire will end up going in the box if they don't spot it or they don't douse it. Hopefully that's the end of that fire. Maybe, maybe not. Oh look, the smoke. Or is that dust? Usually it's dust. The damn scrap is on fire. Yeah, we're not short of water. If we get a bucket full of water and tip it on top of it, hopefully the man will spot it and he won't put it in on fire. But that's how these boxes catch fire. These scrap boxes catch fire. Look, smoking away, isn't it? Yeah, scrap is trying to catch fire. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Look. And when he comes and he tips it, it's like a brown dust. This is smoking. That is on fire. And this man doesn't want to take it, so he says, do I want to go? And I says, why? Have you refused because it's smoking? And that man's refused because it's smoking. So it's quite breezy. dear. And it was smoking when it was little. It's not just there. It was a little pile and it was smoking, and then he put more on in. The whole thing is smoking. But it is warm and the sun is shining. So is it the sun warming it? I don't know. So the man said it's okay. The foreman man said that it was just the heat from the processing machine is hitting it and it's hot. Look, I'm not convinced. We have had a box catch fire in the yard previously. If you contained that in a box, would it do it? No, look. They're trying to see if it was hot. By now you would think that the heat would come out of it, wouldn't you? See? The pile was on fire before he put that on top. The whole lot is... See, brown stuff is dust, isn't it? It's not dust. Do you see the difference between the dust and the smoke then? It's definitely smoke, isn't it? Not an easy one to call, is it? They're trying their best anyway. So they finally agreed with us. They finally agreed with us that it's on fire. Another man came. Funny enough, they went to the other man and said, "Are you Reggie?" So I don't know. There's phone calls coming and going. And anyway, they're dousing it with water now. And this other man came. It looked like the one with the white hat came along and shouted at them, "It's on fire, you idiots!" And it would be a Friday, wouldn't it? Would be a F up Friday, wouldn't it? So I think they're going to deal with it now. I'm just waiting for the bucket man to come back with another whole load of water. I missed that just. See, look. Something is burning somewhere. Anyway, there's plenty of people looking and having a discussion about it. Police have spread it everywhere. Now we got to drive over the damn stuff. But anyway, let's see what they're going to do with him. It's dripping with water. You won't believe it. He just picked that up and it was dripping with water. Look. Odd, isn't it? Really odd stuff. Definitely they're searching for it, whatever it is, and it's in lots of places, so yeah. So they've decided not to load this pile. They're going to load a pile. Obviously I think they must be getting them from somewhere else because there's plenty of the stuff to choose from. So they're getting it from another pile. So now all I've got to do is wait for him. They're going to load him, and then usually they would have put me here and put this pile in me, so they're using another pile, and I've just got to wait for him to finish doing what he's got to do, and I go on that machine there then. So remember me telling you that they're going to use it from another pile. Look at this back there. Look how massive of stuff. There's loads of container of work in there, isn't there? Oh my god, look how big that pile is. And it looks pretty similar stuff. Yeah, it all looks the same stuff that goes in the container. Wow, there's mountains of it here. Yeah, and they're the ones coming off the machines, look. Yeah. So they're just choosing the same stuff from a different pile. Found it and threw it out the water. Look, what is that? Can you see that? Can you see it, look? What's happening? Can you see that there? think it's like a battery or something. I think he may have found it. What the hell is that doing? It's sitting in water, look. It's still fizzling away. So there must be some of those. And he went looking, the smoke's gone now, look. So I reckon it was that. What the hell? It's not going to go bang, is it? No, look, bang! How odd! It's really odd, isn't it? What is that? A battery, is it?
Battery.
You wouldn't think a little battery would have so much power for so long, would you?
Well, it's what's it, lithium-ion.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Blimey. You've definitely stopped smoking now, innit?
Yeah. That's all it was.
And of course there's loads of holes, so the smoke was going everywhere, made it look a lot
The thing
worse.
is, it's just come off the machine as well.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely red up because all it is, it goes up the conveyor belt onto like a big roller.
And gets
or
back.
hammers, it gets bashed to foot.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, when it comes through the first part of the machine, it comes out glowing.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. And then we put water on it to try and cool it down. So all that was stink.
And it was just that thing.
Just that's all it was.
Blimey. You live and you learn, don't you? I won't pick you up in my tyre, will I, as I go around?
No, mate.
No, it'll be alright.
I'll get rid of it.
But we have had a box catch fire in the yard, in our yard,
Yeah.
so months ago.
What we doing that?
I don't know, but the fireman came and cut a whole big lid on it, cut a hole out, made a hell of a mess.
Yeah,
So,
we've never had one catch fire here.
better safe than sorry. Because of course, put it in a box, it builds up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, anyway, at least we knew what it was.
Yeah, well.
Fa-
We're putting you on that other one now, putting just some different stuff
Different
down.
stuff.
We're going to leave that.
Fascinating, isn't it? Fascinating. Blimey, blimey, blimey. It's nice to find a conclusion. It's the not knowing that always does you in, isn't it? And you know, this is 160 odd grand worth of truck alone. Forget about the trailer and the load and everything else and what we so we don't take no risks. So the problem is this door. They're not happy with this door here. And let me just put you down a minute. Put it shut like that. It can come open. So they're not happy. So they're not happy with this here. So yeah. And this. So they're not very happy with the doors. The boss man's coming out to have a look now. But they're thinking of refusing the box on that. I mean, you could tie that with a seal, I suppose, but it looks shut. But when you do that to it, it comes loosey. So they're not happy. Yeah, they're not happy. That's normal. You see that all the time. Not just me that's having a bad Friday. Look at this poor bugger. The pins won't go in on his trailer, so he can't stretch the trailer, so he can't run with that box. You know, we put the 20 foot in the middle, don't we? He's got that bar in his hand because the pins won't retract, or they won't go in close enough. Maybe he's done it. Just got to wiggle with them. But, he's having a problem stretching his trailer. He's just been out bashing his pins back in. It's okay greasing them, but they only if they grease them every 6 weeks on the check, but they grease them. And then obviously the road grime and all the rest of it. Let's see. Yeah, look, I'm struggling. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Stretch it. Come on. No, he's trying. The thing is, you'll burn your clutch out. You'll wreck the box. The harder you try, see him rocking. Trying to rock it. Can't get the pins to go in. Oh, come on. Yeah, look, the pins are stuck out and won't retract because they seize, and they're mighty big pins, but they do get stuck. And of course we don't carry big sledgehammers with us. The pins just need a big bang knock, but he's trying to push it and pull it, try and get the pins to release. You see him going up and down, see him moving it around. It's not going to go. No, you'll only wreck the truck trying to do that. Will you come out and bash it again? I'm going to leave you there. You like me backing in, don't you? It's a bit like watching the sports, don't you? You only want people to fall over. It's the only entertainment you want, isn't it? You don't want me to succeed, so let's where can I put you? Are you stopping there? Right, stop there then and don't move. I've reserved my spot with my car today, so I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna back in. I'm gonna miss the mirrors. Oh, hold on. That looks a better place. Oh shit, that's me. I've set the alarm off. That's my fault. Oh, damn. Walking round there. That was me. That's me. I've done that. Oh. what's on the top here. Oh. It's fallen over. I don't know if it survived. Oh, damn. Oh, well, might as... Look, Tone doing a bit of work, guiding me in.
You were number one driver, looking after number two.
What are you calling me, a SH1 tier being a number 2?
Rich, what do you know about these? Never run with the fuckers open, always shut it. Because when you walk past, you could fucking hurt yourself and it would hurt.
Only if you're a short ass and your eyes are the same level. Yeah. Only if you're a short ass.
And then where's the blame? I'll claim off Reggie. Well, the other week when he did the video,
Yeah.
he showed how perfect he was.
Yeah.
Now somebody was watching him, he was fucking
Oh,
useless.
useless.
I reckon somebody put it in for him.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, don't be like that.
Have a good weekend, Reggie.
Take care.
Monday.
Yeah. In this Monday?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Very many in.
I'm in the good books. Oh, I said to Debbie, has the package arrived? She says, yeah. Look at this. What the hell? Ah, you're going to laugh what's in here. You're going to absolutely burst out. Look at this. eBay box. Okay, Charlie, hang on.
You didn't buy it from eBay.
Right? No, is it what we think it is? Charlie, back up. Back up. It's not that. It's not this. It's not.
Oh my God. You had me worried for a minute. I thought you were going to say it was an empty box.
Two seals.
Big seals, aren't they?
Yeah. And
Don't scratch my table.
two springs. Oh my God. Hasn't the world gone absolutely... And they're not even the box for the springs are not big. Oh, blimey. I'll explain them to you in a minute. But that's... Basically, we wanted that. And we wanted these. 2 seals and 2 seals. Dust covers and seals. Honda. Gives you a clue. And we've got this massive box. My God.
Put them back in that box, and I'll put them back in that box,
Oh yeah.
and we'll put the other bin.
What the hell is
Let me
going
know.
on?
You
What the
press
hell is
that.
going on? And when you walk through the door, it says, have we got the package, Debbie? We got the box.
Crazy, isn't it?
The world's gone mad, man. The world's gone. Anyway, keeps me in work. Put this cardboard into recycling. Put it in a container. Keeps me in a job. Beep beep. Beep. Hold on, I'm ready. Beep bleep 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 bleep. Do you want a Reggie tip? Reggie tip is get a license off the eBay like all of the rest of them do off the internet. And this is how I learned to drive when I was about 3. So if you want to learn to drive and join the rest of them crackpots out there, all you need is a box, rum and a steering wheel, rum and a gear lever, brum first gear, brum this is the handbrake turn, so
Have
that's,
you finally lost it?
that's all you need to do, because that's all that lot are doing out there. They're getting themselves a cardboard box and an Amazon or an eBay license. And beep, beep, beep,
Don't
beep,
stress yourself. My dear. Charlie, he's mad, isn't he?
Beep, 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 beep.
He's mad, isn't he, Charlie? Is he mad?
I'm sure
Is
this
he a mad boy?
This is a truck because it's a bigger steering wheel.
Charlie can't even look at you.
And it's got a big loud horn. Beep, 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 beep.
He can't even look at you. He thinks you've gone mad. This is what I have to live with. A mad dog and a mad husband.
Oh dear. Oh, you want to know now, don't you? You want to know why these have arrived. Well, we've got this progressive suspension. High performance suspension products. Progressive. And what that means is here is a spring. Actually, this is a spring off a Valkyrie. Now it's a bit bigger because you won't believe it, although it's got 2 forks, The Valkyrie only works on one spring on one leg. It's only one leg of the suspension that runs the Valkyrie. So we had them changed on the Valkyrie. So this is a standard spring, which is much the same all the way along. See all the gaps all the way along. So when it goes and hits a bump on the road and whatever, that's the spring of it, and it's the same performance all the way. Same performance all the way. So the reason, and that's what we suspect, which is standard. That's a standard Valkyrie spring. That's what we suspect is wrong with the wing. But there's two of them because the two front forks work on a wing, and these are called progressive. So it gets a bit tougher, stiffer here, and a bit softer here. So it sort of blends the two. So as the fork goes down, it controls it. It'll control this. This will be the soft suspension. But when it really needs, when it hits a big bump, a pothole or a whatever, it'll still have the performance in this end to do its job, because this will transfer down to here. So this will probably work to about here. That might be the working end of the spring, and then this will come into it in conjunction with that. So this is why they call this a progressive spring. So although we've got a warranty on it, I took it to a bloke. He says the warranties aren't worth the paper they're written on, and you won't get your money back off the claim, so we ain't going to bother. So, and the trouble is, the last one had a really good front end on it, but again, it was second hand. So maybe someone had already done the springs on the last one we had. The one that had the knock. So we bought the new one now. We're not happy with the front of it. It's soft. Well, the front of all the wings are soft, really. So they all need doing. So anyway, we're...
In your opinion, yeah? It's not like some people are happy, aren't they?
Yeah, some people are happy with them. But no, it's too soft for me. Well, I'll tell you what shows it, because the camera is in the same position and this one is lower in the front end. So anyway... So whilst it's in bits and we're changing the springs anyway, well, it would be stupid not to change. I bought these genuine Honda ones. The man that said he's going to do the job, he said he didn't need to. He had seals. But when I spoke to the guy that I bought these off, Honda Ricelip, really good, friendly, really good, fast service. I ordered these last week. He said, I've got to wait for them to come in. So they came in yesterday and they're here today. I rang him yesterday. I said to him, no, I rang him Wednesday and said, how are they still coming? He said, yeah, they're still on their way. So as soon as they're right, and then he rang me and said, right, we've had them and they're in the post and they'll be with you tomorrow. Well, DPD it was. So anyway, and apparently there's a left leg and a right leg, and there is a difference on the part number. So there's a left leg seal and dust cover. The dust covers hardly ever go. There's never a problem with the dust covers, but these are the seals that go inside the shock itself. So we've got seals and shocks. All the rubbers will be replaced and the springs will be replaced, and hopefully that should cure it, make it feel a lot better up the front and not hit down so hard and hit a bump and run over it and keep going. If you remember, I did do a video of hitting a bump on a bend, hitting a pothole on a bump on a bend, on a fast bend. I was going quicker than I should have. Hit this bump, the thing jumped across the road, but it was the suspension. It was the suspension working properly that saved us. So because you need, although it's a Goldwing, it still shifts. It's a lot of weight and you need to know you're safe. So we're doing the front end. Maybe at a later day we might look at the rear end of it. But anyway, we're going to give this a bash and see how we get on. And we're using Progressive suspension parts, high performance suspension products. So I show you the good and the bad, and I, you know, you might be watching my films and thinking, yeah, he thinks he's Mr. Perfect. I'm far from Mr. Perfect. And this morning, I've got to give myself a real serious talking to about this that happened this morning. It's one of those what if moments, and I never saw him at all. Never saw him at all. You can ask as many questions as you want, and you can think about it, but this could have been so serious, and I never saw him. The only reason I knew he was there is that I must have had my window open, because maybe that's why you can hear, but I had my window down and all I heard was coming through my passenger door. So I've put this film on here, and I'm surprised that the camera saw him. I'm even more gobsmacked that I've missed him, because basically this camera is out the front of the truck, and this camera is seeing what I should be seeing. And obviously we're coming up to a roundabout and I'm looking to the right, but I missed him completely, and it sort of freaks me out. Now, who are we talking about? What's this guy on this push bike here? I'm coming. It's early morning. I've hardly got out of bed. If I've got a 6 o'clock start, that means the alarm goes at 5:30. I jump out of bed, I get in the car. I'm only 5 minutes from the yard. I drive to the yard, I do my checks, I get in the truck, and off we go. So I'm still waking up. I'm not one of these people that are awake up for hours before I go to work and whatever. And there's no excuse to it. It's 100% my fault, 100%, and it's what if. And just the thought of that freaks me out. So here I am, look, I'm coming. I'm not speeding on the thing, you know, I'm just, you know, approaching the island. Obviously I'm looking to the right. I don't know where else I was looking. Here he is, look. Now, should he have had an helmet? Should he have had a jacket? Should he have had a light? I mean, you can say these things, but it doesn't matter. It was still my fault. And look at this. And remember, I'm in a bloody big Arctic. I think at this time, I think he may have noticed me. And look, I pull out right in front of him. And he went, oh, in the window. Well, let's do that again. Listen. When do I see him? I don't see him at all. Wow. It's a what if, isn't it? It's a what if. And should he... Are we right allowing these push bikes on the road in the same area as cars and trucks and whatever? Where would you be looking? There's no cars, there's no nothing. It's early morning. Obviously, I'm looking to the right and there's no cars coming out of here. I sort of hoped that the camera proved that I didn't see him and the camera didn't see him, but plainly the camera saw him. So plainly, it was completely my fault for not seeing him and clocking him. And look, what if?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I am absolutely, completely guilty there. But these push bikes on these roads, oh, I think he saw me first. I think he must have, at this point, he's thinking, this idiot's going to pull out on me. So I think I was prepared. But I heard out my window. You don't hear it. He was going, oh, 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 in my window. Frightened me out of my skin. So what if? And remember, I've got a bloody big trailer behind me. So if he hadn't have stopped, he would have, if I hadn't have got him with the front, I would have got him with the back, wouldn't I? So thankfully he had brakes on his trailer. But wow, that's a serious talking to a what if moment, that is. Wow, what if. So this guy hadn't really had much of a early Friday start. I don't really know what was happening. I was concentrating on the traffic around me and at the same time watch the film, watching him. I want to try to see what's going on, what's come loose, what's fallen. And by the way, listen, a Reggie fan. Right, carry on. Pick up your speed. Hold on. We didn't get the bib. That. Oh, did we listen? Did we hear the bib? We didn't hear the bib, did we? We had someone right in my window, a Reggie fan. Hello, Reggie. A Reggie fan. So, I haven't brought you this way before. We don't very often come this way. This is Ambergate, Buxton way. But there is a sign I want to show you. There's a sign I want to show you if we get it. We must get it. It is here. Well, we haven't been this way. Let's push that forward a smidge. It's a lovely, lovely spot. We don't very often go out in the green, do we? So, oh yeah, that's the bridge. 15.2 or so, it was all right, look, 15.3. So we're all right, but you've still got to go in the middle. Always go in the middle. So we'll let him come through in the middle and we'll just, see, it's an arched bridge, isn't it? So we go in the middle, yeah. There's a truck coming through, get in the middle of the bridge, that's it. There's no, be as safe as you can. And we come back up that way in a minute. Now let's see if we can find what I'm looking for. And you won't find many of these signs anywhere. I think it was just as we turned here. Let's see if we pick it up. Because we're not far up here. It's just as we've turned right here. It's a big blue sign. Is it a big blue one? It's still fairly early in the morning. Where is it? I think it's that sign there. Is it? It's better. We're nearly there. It's not that one. No. That's a road sign. There. Can you see what it says? I'll go on Google Earth. But basically, this is a police monitored area by helicopter. I'll go on it. I'll go on Google Earth and I will find that for you. And that says police helicopter patrol area or something like that. This road is, because of the bikes and the weekend and the Buxton, and because the bikes can go so fast and they just leave the cars, this is patrolled by a helicopter. Let me go and find that on Google Earth and find it for you. So, we're on Google Earth. You remember the pub? We turned right at the pub, didn't we? Yeah, and then we went up here, didn't we? Yeah. So it wasn't this sign, this is the sign. Let's go there, let's stand there. A closer look at the sign, here we are. Come back a bit maybe, no. Can we zoom that? No, let's turn around. Let's turn around and step back a bit. There we are. Now let's turn around again. And then we'll zoom that from there. Yeah. Can we zoom in? Yeah. Police helicopter traffic enforcement. Have you ever seen a sign like that? It's the only place I know that has those signs from Matlock and Matlock Bath, because on a Sunday they scream up and down here and around abouts, and quite a few deaths. That's the only trouble. I always think if it's a nice warm weekend, it's great to go out on the bike, but there's going to be fatalities because the bikes are so fast today. Wow. So this is something I was totally impressed with. Debbie, I want some of these. Debbie, I want some of these. What the hell is that? So let's play catch up. Let's come back a bit. I've caught him up here. Here we are, look. So we decided we're going down the M1 South anyway. I wanted to see this van. Look at this. You know, forget your spotlights, forget your stereos. I want some of them on top of my van. They're horns, aren't they? What the hell are they on top of that van? Amazing. I want a set of them horns on me Goldwing. Yeah. Stephen wouldn't nick them, would he? You wouldn't nick them, Stephen, would you? Where's he go? Look at that. What the hell are those on top of that van? I don't care what they are. I want them on top of my car. Yeah. I want them. I love them. So whilst we're talking about mishaps, do you know sometimes you're so used to going to the same place, you go there even if you don't want to go there. Well, watch this. Today, okay, that's normal, right? That's normal. Let's move on a little bit. Yeah, let's go. Okay, come on. We're past them because that's another queue. So let me just let you into a little secret that happened to me today. Is that running? Yeah. I come here. I'm in the queue because I'm always in the queue. There's always a queue somewhere. And then let me just run that forward a smidge. Bit further. Come on. Yeah, a bit further. I'm still here. There's a whole minute gone by. Oh, maybe there's a whole 2 minutes gone by. There's a whole minute gone by. And I'm still sitting here. I'm still sitting here. I'm in the queue, and then I realise, oh damn, I'm in the wrong queue. I don't want a loaded box. I want to take off an empty box, and I want to put on an empty box. So I'm sitting there like a lemon, and actually I need to be, so I had to go all the way around and rejoin the back of the other queue that I should have been in the first place. I queued in the wrong queue. Sorry boss, you can have 5 minutes back off the pay. What a silly arse. It took me 5 minutes to realise, hold on a minute, I'm in the wrong queue. Just in case you thought they'd gone away, the must-pass merchants are still out there all the time. This guy must have known he was going left. This guy must have seen that there was a queue up ahead. Look, he has to pass me to queue to go left to the queue of the traffic. He had to pass me. And I was going straight on. What a, they're still out there all over the place. He was one of the ones that did his training in a cardboard box, I'm sure of it. This is out, so I've stopped. I've done my paperwork, ready to go into the scrapyard. And this is where my Friday really began to go crazy. Yeah. So anyway, it's the potluck. It's just the luck of the draw. Whether you're first, second, third in the queue. Sometimes you can come here and there's nothing here. But as it turns out, there was 2 here, there was 1 here, there was this one in front of me, and there was 2 on the machines. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front. But they're getting through them fairly quickly. So, the clock was out, but the clock was said I'd been there since about, or shall we say, 20 minutes past. I got there 20 minutes past the hour. Anyway, come on, let's move on. Let's go up the queue, travelling up the queue. We're getting a bit closer. Yeah, now let's see where we get. Yeah, there's 1 gone. Let's move forward a bit more. Keep going. We're still here. I'm rushing it. Doesn't like it when you rush it. Let's put it here. What's this? I'm pushing it a bit. Oh yeah, so now there's only him in front of me. My camera didn't really see it. Now it sees it, yeah. This is what it was all about. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, he's put some in since then, hasn't he? I saw, this is where it first began. And this is my truck camera. My boss, he can connect to my truck. He can connect to the cameras in my truck. I haven't got a problem at all with that, at all. It's his truck and he's inside. So now I'm maneuvering the truck into the right space. So you might not see, you'll have to see the other clip to see what it went on. The only interesting thing I might wanted to have shown you here. Oh yeah, look. I've just put the thing on, look at that. Oh, to be young and foolish. Our plate shouldn't have passengers. And there's a girl on the back with no helmet on. I think she was filming herself at the same time. I think she had a thing in her hand. Let's see. I'd been in here, yeah. I'd been in here, so as soon as I saw them, I switched my film back on. I saw them join up. The girl in the back hasn't got a helmet. And he's got helmet, he's got L plates. Oh, to be young and foolish. We've all been young and foolish, haven't we? Yeah. Right, let's get back to where we were. This is what I wanted to show you. You'll see the rest on the other clearer on my phone film. This is just what my camera saw. I wanted to just show you this. They told the boss they'd been dousing it for 20 minutes. This is all they did to it, which was still plenty, you would have thought. If there was a fire on there, they call this place. Are you ready? Because obviously by now the phone calls had been coming back and forward. Look, they put loads of water on it. You would think that would have doused any sort of fire. If there was any fire around, you would have thought by now. That should have killed any sort of fire, shouldn't it? But look, see it? See the smoke there? We do find out what that is eventually. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do off this camera, which is my Roadhawk on the front. And all the rest will come out of my other phone, telling you the story.